What if Vince Carter had a dominant force he can share the court with while he's flying through the air, amazing dunks, amazing highlights? What if he had Shaq? Guys, I think this is going to be showtime. This is going to be alley-oops, dunk, transition buckets. Vince would have been flying, literally, but the fit, Vince never had a dominant big man. Putting Shaq with him will give him easier shots and help on defense. Maybe not as dominant as Kobe and Shaq, but I definitely think 60 plus win seasons and deep playoff runs is definitely in the mix for these two. Guys, we are adding Shaquille O'Neal to the Toronto Raptors with star Vince Carter, and we're going to see how many championships they can win in a 6 season sim. All right, guys, as you can see, everyone's contract is 6 years, right? It is 6 years. I think someone is five. That's Elijah one, but he's 39. So I mean that literally doesn't matter. This team, I think they could get one or two championships, to be honest with you. Vince Carter's only 25, but he doesn't have the high superstar ranking, right? Everybody else on his team is kind of old, 33, 39, 29, 28. So 1 to 2 years, I hope Shaq can deliver a championship or two to this team. We have to remember, guys, we're about to change history as we know it. Because in the previous 3 years, the Lakers have been winning championships. They're coming off a three-peat with Shaq winning Finals MVP. How many more can Shaq win alongside Vince Carter? No longer having Kobe Bryant by his side. And speaking of Kobe, let's take a look at our second storyline, the Los Angeles Lakers. That's going to be Kobe with the Lakers. Doesn't have Shaq anymore. How well can this Laker team rebuild around Kobe to get back into championship contention? Obviously, they're probably not going to win a championship. They're probably not even going to make the playoffs. I don't know. They may or may not. They could set them up to get LeBron, Chris Bosh, Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade. We got to see what happens with the Lakers. I'm rooting for them. But our focus today, our focus, guys, is the Toronto Raptors with Shaquille O'Neal joining Vince Carter in Canada. Can the big Aristotle and Air Canada bring this Toronto Raptors team to glory, or will they falter? Do they not have enough star power? Guys, let me know in the comments how many championships you have this team winning. And without further ado, let's get to the end of season one. And we just capped off season one of this 6 year sim, and Tim Duncan wins MVP at the end of the 2003 season, averaging 25-15. Good stuff, Tim Duncan. Yao Ming, Rookie of the Year. Bobby Jackson, six man. Ben Wallace, DPO, 19 rebounds. My goodness. Ricky Davis, most improved. You may get LeBron on your team. I don't know. And look at that. Toronto Raptors, 68 wins. So they're definitely looking like fine championship contenders there. We got Kobe, Kidd, Duncan, KG, and Shaq, all NBA first team. Looking for Vince Carter, all NBA third team. That's what's up. So we got the Spurs number one in the West, and we got Toronto number one in the East. Let's take a look at the standings here. And we're looking to see if Toronto can win their first championship. They did win 68 games. I do think this season and next season is definitely going to be their best chance. Maybe third season. We'll see. Can they win one, two, three championships? I guess it's possible. San Antonio, New Jersey, Dallas. We kind of already know what these teams are all about at this point. And I'm curious as to what happened with the Lakers. They won 33 games. So obviously that's not going to 10, they're on a 10-game losing streak. That's crazy. Anyway, let's see. We got Vince Carter, Shaq, and Iverson in the first round. Let's see what happens here. Should be able to sweep them, I would imagine. And whoa, whoa, wow. We losing six? How did Iverson beat you guys? We got Vince Carter, who's at a 91, and Shaq Diesel. Well, Iverson's that guy. Iverson is a beast. Wow. And the Kings win the championship. Chris Webber. Guys, I said one or two championships, and these early years are going to be important for this Sixers team because, you know, they don't really got the star power. They got star power in Shaq, but they don't really got it in Vince Carter in terms of superstar status. You know what I mean? Ratings. I think he's a star, but the Lakers, they get the ninth pick, so that's not going to help them too much. All right, guys, we're going to sign whatever rookies we got. Obviously, we're not going to go ahead and we're going to draft them, but I'm not going to look right now. Dante Jones, okay, cool. Some guard play. Team. We shouldn't have any team options, anything like that. We are going to take a look at player progression real quick, and let's see. Shaq's 97. Vince Carter goes up to a 90. Morris Peterson goes up to a 80. And Antonio Davis drops down to a 76. I think Akeem Olajuwon he retired. Yeah, so all right, so a lot of red arrows. So we'll see if I think they'll have another great season, another 60 plus win season, but got to see if a championship is in the midst of Vince Carter and Shaq. They got 5 more seasons. Just capped off season 2 of this 6 year sim and the end of the '04 season. And Kobe gets MVP, averaging 34, 6, and 5, 45% from three. Absolutely love it. LeBron, rookie of the year on Miami. He goes to Miami a lot. Chris Bosh on the Detroit Pistons. So we got Chris Bosh and LeBron in the East. That's going to be tough for this Toronto Raptors team down the road. Tim Duncan, DPOY, Carlos Arroyo, most improved. Toronto Raptors 64 wins. The Lakers 60. Yo, Kobe. No wonder Kobe got MVP. He had a great season. At least the Lakers anyway. So obviously Shaq All NBA first team, Vince Carter, All NBA second team. I'm trying to see who else is on the Lakers. They got Sean. They picked up Sean Marion. Okay, yeah, Sean Marion. That'll definitely help you out. Kobe. There we go. So Lakers are first in the West, and Toronto's first in the East. Could we get a Shaq Kobe pairing in the finals appearance? Let's see. Toronto, obviously they got Vince Carter, who's his ratings going up, so that's what's up. That's going to help a lot. That definitely might get them over the hump. Morris Peterson, he went up in Shaq. This might be their best season. This might be their best year. Absolutely. Vince Carter, he's in his prime. Absolutely. We got the Lakers. So we got Kirk Heinrich, we got Kobe, Sean Marion. Hey, Kobe doesn't need much help. You know what I mean? San Antonio, obviously, Tony Parker, Rip Hamilton, and Tim Duncan. New Jersey, they got Jason Kidd, Richard Jefferson, Kenyon Martin. All right, and Detroit, another good team. Billups, Corey Maggette, Carlos Boozer, Ben Wallace, and they got Chris Bosh. So Detroit did exactly what they were supposed to do, draft one of these superstars. All right, so we got Milwaukee in the first round. Sam Cassell, Ray Allen, Michael Redd, and Tim Thomas. Nice big four. Shouldn't be able to beat this team, but shouldn't be able to beat uh, Toronto. They do. We beat them in five. Good stuff. The Hornets. Who's on the Hornets? They got Gilbert Arenas. That's tough. Jamal Mashburn, PJ Brown. Definitely should be able to beat this team. No, no problem. Yeah, there we go. Easy. The Lakers get swept. I'm sad to see that happen. I really am. Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming. That's a good pairing, but I'm sad to see the Lakers not be able to make it. And we got Atlanta in the second round. Jason Terry and Sharif Abdul Rahim. I mean, yeah, easy money, sweep, 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 sweep. And we got the Rockets. Is Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming going to get in the way of Vince Carter and Shaq? That means so we got Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady playing each other. Those are the two cousins, and we got Yao Ming and Shaq playing each other. That's a great superstar matchup right there. Love to see it. Obviously, we know the battles with Yao Ming and Shaq. We know the connection with T Mac and Tracy McGrady, and looks like this Raptors team is up. They're going to go ahead and sweep. Vince Carter, Finals MVP, 36 and 5, 50% from three. Love it. They get that one championship. I think they're going to definitely get one or two. Three might be an outlier, but they got that one. We'll see you at the end of the season. We're going to see you before we hit season 3 because we want to look at player progression. We're about to enter our third season in this 6 year sim, and we see Shaq's regression starting to happen. He goes down to a 96, still very dominant, right? Vince Carter goes up to a 92. That's what's up. Peterson continues to increase. Williams holding strong. McCoy, Bradley, these guys are going up. Antonio Davis, he drops down a little bit, but more green arrows than red, which I think should help this team in the long run. So let's see what happens at the end of season 3. Can we get another 60-win season? We just capped off season 3 and the '05 season. And to my surprise, I've never seen this happen in 2K. Vince Carter wins MVP. This is definitely the Shaq effect. 36 and 4, 36% from three. That is crazy. Dwight Howard, Rookie of the Year in New York. Chris Bosh, Detroit six man. Tim Duncan, DPOY. Leandro Barboza is most improved. The Lakers go up to 64 wins. Oh my goodness, Vince Carter, T-Mac, LeBron, KG, Yao Ming, all NBA first team, Shaq, all NBA second team, yeah, Kobe, all NBA third team, Pau Gasol. Oh my gosh, they got Pau Gasol. Are you kidding me? The Lakers went out and got Pau Gasol. That is wild. They teamed up Kobe and Pau a lot earlier than they were supposed to and got Josh Smith. All right, so we're first in the East. Lakers are first in the West. Storyline 1 and storyline 2 are coming together pretty quickly. Looks like Kobe, Sean Marion, Josh Smith, and Pau Gasol. Wow. And the Kobe stopper, Ruben Patterson, Kareem Rush. This is crazy. 64. And then we got Vince Carter, MVP, Morris Peterson. Is Mo P, isn't this the guy that slapped Kobe in the face? Shaq 98. This I don't even want to look at any other teams. I just hope both teams make it to the championship. That's my hope. All right, so Celtics, Paul Pierce, Anton Walker. That's really about it. Let's see. Lakers are facing the Clippers. They got Ron Artest, Lamar Odom, Elton Brand. All right, so hopefully we can meet up in the finals. It could be a stretch, absolutely. Will we make it? Who? All right. So we beat Boston, Chicago. Who is in Chicago? They got Ginobili, Crawford, Jalen Rose, Tyson Chandler. All right, Eddie Curry coming off the bench. Houston. Houston is obviously good with T Mac and Yao Ming. I think we just beat them in the finals, but hey, they get that team is pop. Oh, Lakers get swept. Come on, LA. I wanted to see y'all. I wanted to see LA in the finals. Jeez. All right, so Detroit, we got Chauncey, we got Chris Bosh in the lineup, we got Ben Wallace and Carlos Boozer. They got some great power forwards. Wow. All right, so hopefully we can go ahead and get this done. And it's the Rockets again. We're facing the Rockets one more time. T Mac and Yao Ming. That's crazy. They beat the Lakers and they beat the Spurs. That's something. That really is. All right. I expect us to win this series. Oh, Rockets won game one. Rockets win game two. Rockets win game three. Can we simcast and get into any of these games at all? Because I think it's going to be hard after the back end of this sim. We're blowing them out here. The last 3 years of this sim is going to be tough to win championships, in my opinion. 37-18 for Shaq, 32-7-6 for Vince Carter. So we get on the board. We get game four. Was that we're trying to win a game? We're trying to push it to a game seven and win this final series, not finals, but yeah, win this final series. Obviously. All right, there we go. 38-75 for Vince Carter, MVP. There we go. That's another game. Now we need to force a game seven. Let's see if we can go ahead and do that. We take Q1, drop Q2. Drop Q. It does not. It's not looking good. It's not. Oh, yeah. No, it's not looking good. It's over. All right. That's it. 34-7-8. Shaq. I think Shaq's age is really showing over here. That's tough. All right. Return, and that's a championship for T Mac. Good. Congrats, T Mac. I'm really sad about the Lakers though. I mean, do they got everybody coming back? Obviously, Kobe. Yeah, Kobe's coming back. Sean Marion's coming back, and Gasol. Hopefully, they can sign Gasol back. Josh Smith, he's on a long term. He's on a rookie deal. All right, we'll see what happens, guys. Yeah, before we're gonna look at player progression before going to season four. We're about to go into season four, and I always call this the hardest part of the sim for Shaq and any of his teams to win championships because typically he starts to really regress. He hasn't regressed so far, but he's 33, about to be 34. So we'll see what happens. Vince Carter continues to increase. He's at a 94, so he's a superstar. He's definitely a superstar. Oh, look at this. We do see Shaq regression in some areas. Perimeter defense, we don't care about that. Physicality goes down to an A. But Vince Carter, this is true superstar status right there. Mo Peterson continues to go up. A lot of green arrows. I'm surprised. I really am. We got some young guys, obviously, Lindsey Hunter, Lamar Murray, but hey, this team is looking up. But we got one championship so far. We'll see what happens at the end of season four. Can they have a bounce back season? We just capped off the end of season four in this 6-year sim, the '06 season, and LeBron gets MVP, 27, 8, and 7. Love to see it. Chris Paul goes to Portland, Rookie of the Year. Desmond Mason, 6-man. DPOY, Andre Karolinko. Okay, J.R. Smith on the Seattle Supersonics. And the Lakers win 68 games. Can the Lakers have a breakthrough season and breakthrough playoff run and win a championship? We got Shaq and Vince Carter, all NBA second team. We got the Lakers first in the West. Oh, Miami's first in the East. Wow. Toronto is third in the East. That is so interesting. We got to take a look at these standings, see what's going on. The Lakers should win the championship. Just saying. Miami, they got LeBron and Eddie Curry and Zach Randolph and Caron Butler. That's a really good team. Detroit, they got Chauncey Billups, Chris Bosh, Ben Wallace, Carlos Boozer. That's a really good team. Washington, what's going on with Washington? Larry Hughes, Stackhouse, Mike Miller, Kwame Brown. Okay. And there's our Toronto team with Vince Carter and Shaq and Mo Pete getting good, doing better. Andre Karolinko, I think, is on this team. You're at 92, 91. Jermaine O'Neal, they got Jermaine O'Neal. That's pretty good. All right, so let's see. Our first round matchup is against the Hawks, so that should be good. Jason Terry, Dwayne Wade, and I don't know. Is that good for us? I don't know. Let's see. We do win the first round. Good job. Lakers win the first round, but they're facing Houston, who seems to have their number. We're facing Detroit, so this is going to be once again Chauncey, Bosch, Ben Wallace, Carlos Boozer. They got a lot of guys to guard Shaq. They got Bosch, Wallace, and Boozer, Andre, Anderson, Varejao. They got a lot of guys who can guard Shaq. So especially when he's getting older, I don't. That's not really great for us, but we do win. We win regardless, and we win at 5. And we got Miami. We got Miami in the Eastern Conference Finals. Obviously, Vince Carter and Shaq once again versus LeBron, Curry, Zach Randolph, and Karan Butler. They got some big bodies. Eddie Curry's a big body. Zach Randolph's a big body. I mean, what are these guys like 250, 260? I mean, yeah, 253, 285. Not quite as tall as Shaq. Well, 7 feet is pretty tall actually. 6'9". Yeah. So and with LeBron, I mean, that's a big team, but we do win. Oh, Lakers, come on. Yeah. I mean, if y'all can't tell, I want to get the Lakers in the finals. I mean, the 68 wins. You know what I mean? Parker, 94, 87, 98 with Tim Duncan. I think we should be able to have this no problem. We do win in 5. Vince Carter, Finals MVP, 40 points a game. Love it. And let's take a look how we have changed history so far in these first couple of seasons. Let's see. So we had the Kings win season 1. Toronto swept the Rockets. Vince Carter got Finals MVP. Then Houston swept the Raptors, and then we swept the Spurs. So we continuously are in the finals. That's 2 chips for us. I did say 1 to 2 for us. So we got to see. I said 3 would be like an outlier, but we'll see what happens if we can win any more. We're about to go into season 5. We're about to enter season 5, and Vince Carter holds out of 94. Great rating. Shaq, that regression is starting to show in season 5 and season 6. We're in season 5, about to go into season 5. He's out of 94. So we got 2 94s. We have Mo P at 83. And look at this Alex Chambers. I mean, he was a second round draft pick. He went up by 7 points playing power forward position to an 83. That is going to help us immensely. Wow. Got a lot of green arrows, and that's what's up. So this team still has a lot of hope, and I think they can still be in the championship contention. We just capped off season 5 of this 6-year sim. We're getting towards the end. LeBron was another MVP, 29, 8, and 8. Andre Bargnani gets Rookie of the Year on the Suns. Desmond Mason, 6-man. LeBron, DPOY. Jameer Nelson, most improved. The Heat are racked 70 wins for the Heat. Wow. Vince Carter, All-NBA first team. That's what's up. Any Shaq appearance at all? Not seeing All-NBA third team. All right, so Lakers still number 1 in the West. Can they do anything? They lost Sean Marion. But they're still number 1 in the West. I mean, good for them, but I mean they lost some golden years there when they lost Sean Marion. When they had Sean Marion, this Heat team is stacked. Wow, yeah, just like LeBron loves to do, stack his teams. Okay, so Miami should win. Toronto fell to 7. Wow. Okay, so let's see, 7. Yeah, this Heat team is so good. They're ridiculously good. They got 87 coming off the bench. Detroit's good. LA's good. But yeah, so Detroit, we're facing Detroit. They're the top team. They are a top team. We lose in the first round, yeah. So it's over for us. I expect Miami to win the championship. They do not win the championship. The Celtics win the championship. Okay. And they beat the Lakers. When the Lakers finally make the championship, it's too late for us. But we're about to go to season 6, and I doubt it's going to get any better for us. Let's take a look real quick at team history. NBA history anyway. So past championship. Kings won the first championship in season 1. Toronto season 2. Rockets beat Toronto season 3, Toronto season 4, Celtics season 5. So we got one more. I now in the beginning of this video, I did say 1 to 2 championships. 3 would be an outlier. It seems like they're going to be right in that 2 championship range. We are about to enter our 6th and final season of this 6-year sim, and Vince Carter goes up to a 95 overall at 30 years old. Shaq is 35, about to be 36, and he regresses to a 93. This Alex Chambers guy, who was a second-round draft pick a few seasons ago, is up to an 87. So he's really, really come along. I was not expecting him at all. Mo Peterson continues to go up. He's at 87. So I mean, you want to say, yeah, this team should be good, to be honest with you. There's like no overlapping talent. We got a 2 guard, a center, a forward, and a small forward. We got a point guard, 2 point guards, some green arrows. I mean, you feel like this team should be good. But then again, you look at teams like, the Heat. So we'll see what happens. See if this Toronto Raptors team, Vince Carter and Shaq, can have a bounce back season. Okay, we just capped off our 6th and final season of this 6-year sim. We're about to head into the playoffs, the OA season, OA playoffs. LeBron gets another MVP, 26, 8, and 8. Love to see it. KD wins Rookie of the Year on the Indiana Pacers. Okay. Raymond Felton, 6th Man of the Year. LeBron DPOY. Brandon Roy, Most Improved on the Warriors. 68 wins for that Heat team. That Heat team is crazy, crazy good. We got Wade in the East, LeBron in the East, Carmelo in the East. But Vince Carter, All NBA first team. That's what's up. All right, so we don't see anything about Shaq. So obviously he's regressing a lot. The Lakers slipped to number 3. They really missed their chance to, go ahead and win a title or two. So we bounce up to 3rd. We are 3rd in the East. That's what's up. Let's take a look at the standings here. Miami, 88, 99, 88, 90, 86. A great team. Just a great team. Charlotte. Why is Charlotte? They got young Darren Williams, Ronald Murray. So 82, 84, 89, 92, 85. Okay. All right. That's what's up. What's going on with the Hornets? 97 and Gilbert Arenas, 88 and Mike Miller, Chris Bosh, 91. And Chris Bosh left Detroit. Jamal Mashburn, obviously, he's going to be on the bench now. Detroit, 91, 90, and 88. They lost Chris Bosh. We just saw 49 wins for our team. 97, 85, 89, 93. And this is like a unicorn over here. Alex Chambers. He just came out of nowhere. He was a 2nd-round pick. He's at 89. So could he be the X factor for us? I don't know. And there's the Lakers, our second storyline, 99, 83. 78, 92. So we'll see what happens with them. And let's see. Our first round matchup is against the Orlando Magic. So Steve Francis, 88, 89, Carmelo, 98, and Emeka for at an 86. So we're going to start simming and see what happens. We win. We do win. And we don't have to face Detroit. We're facing the Washington Wizards. Steve Nash at 91, Kyle Korver at 85, Kwame Brown at a 90, Larry Hughes at 84, Juan Dixon. All right, so let's see if we can get past this team. We do. We barely get past them. Okay, I do feel like the Heat are going to smack us in the mouth, just being completely honest with you guys. Let's simulate game by game. I mean, like, they got us beat in almost every position. We do got the 2-guard one, and we got the center one. 4, we got one, but that, LeBron, he's probably going to win most matchups. We lose game 1. I'm going to simcast. I'm simming. I think it's going to give us a better chance. This is our 6th and last season, you guys. So let's see. We drop Q1, drop Q2, take Q3, and it's a 7-point game. It's a close game. Let's see if we can win this game. So we're down 7 in Toronto, and LeBron scores pretty easily and pretty quickly. We're going to have to play a lot better defense than that if we want to try to win this game and, get this series back into a close situation. Vince Carter is going to go to the free throw line, and he's fouled. Going to go to the free throw line. Let's see if he can. He's got 41 points. So, wow, that's impressive. 42. There we go. And this is probably going to be 43 and 7. Good stuff. 7-point game for us. We're down. Well, for the Heat. They got Jameer Nelson. Let's see. In reality, he played his best basketball on the Orlando Magic. And we play good defense right there. We play good defense. Luke right now gets the rebound. He gets it to Vince Carter. And what in the world? Vince Carter just missed a wide open dunk. Vince Carter, of all people. That's probably our cue.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Wow. I mean, I almost want to say we should get out of here because Vince Carter missed a dunk. Yeah, I mean, that just left. That's just not good. That's just Vince Carter missing dunks. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know what to say about that because this is Vince Carter, slam dunk champion, probably the greatest dunker in the NBA history, and we're down 3-0. It's over for us. Yeah, he smacked us in our mouths. And Kobe's Lakers made it to the finals, and the Lakers win the championship. Good job, Kobe. Storyline number 2 of this 6-year sim was, can the Lakers rebuild a championship contender? They did do that, and it finally comes full circle, and they win a championship. Congrats to the Lakers. Congrats to this Toronto Raptors team. Let's see what happened. We break everything down. So season 1 obviously went to the Kings. Season 2 went to Vince Carter and Shaq. Season 3 went to the Houston Rockets. Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming. They beat this Raptors team with Vince Carter and Shaq. Season 4 went to Vince Carter and Shaq to the Raptors, and the 5 and 6 seasons went to Boston and the Lakers. So the Lakers were in the finals the last 2 years. They win this one. They beat Miami, and the two-story franchise in NBA history: Boston Celtics and the Lakers, going back to back in championships. Love to see that Kobe, our storyline number 2, won it. They didn't go that long without winning the championship. Oh wait, that's about right. When Kobe got back to the finals, the Lakers got back to the finals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. All right, guys, but appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support. Let me know, did this Toronto Raptors team overachieve, underachieve? They got 2 titles. That's exactly what I said. 1 or 2 titles. 3 would be an outlier. And yeah, you got to take into consideration age and talent. Vince Carter's talent really really increased, but Shaq's age definitely always catches up in these videos. This Chambers guy really came along. Mo P came along. So good stuff. But guys, we'll see you on the next video.